Well, first I'd like to say Happy Veterans Day, especially to my dad, retired Lieutenant Colonel Mike Brown, back in Tucson, Arizona, and all the men and women out there serving our country. So thank you for your service. Thank you to my staff as well. David Pearson, Associate Head Coach, Recruiting Coordinator, Tyler Oakes, my pitching coach. Those guys are tremendous, loyal assistants and do a bunch of work in the office, on the computer, traveling all over the upper Midwest to the West to find the best players we can. And these guys put together a tremendous class, so I want to thank both of those guys. We're excited to announce the 7 signees with us. These guys have some common characteristics. When we look back at our 2012, 13, 14, ultimately winning the Summit League in 14, we had some common characteristics. And those are the things that we want to build our program year in and year out on. And one of them is starting with all 7 of these guys are high academic kids. High academic kids. Their ACTs, their GPAs, and having those, I guess, instilled in them really translates well to the field. Second thing is these guys are very athletic. If you look in their bios, they play a lot of multiple sports. They mean a lot to their high schools. And once they come into here and concentrate just on baseball, we feel like between the weight room and concentrating on baseball in 15 months when the first game of the 2017 season, that they'll be an even better player. The third thing is, we have 10 seniors, so there's a lot of opportunity for these guys, and we're expecting each of these guys to come in and make an impact right away into our program. So with that, we have Nick Emanuel, left-handed hitting catcher, 6'2", 185 from Esco, Minnesota, a rare combination between a plus bat and a good catch and throw from behind the plate. Kyle Ferderer, right-handed pitcher / corner infielder, 5'11", 180 from Savage, Minnesota, went to Burnsville High School. To be honest with you, he's a mid to upper 80s right-handed pitcher and probably one of the best breaking balls that we've seen all summer. Third one, Charlie Hesse, right-handed hitting infielder, 6', 160 from Mendota Heights, Minnesota. An excellent, just one of those guys that coaches love to see because he's almost a coach on the field, the way that he gets everybody in position, tells people how many outs there are, and just a coach's dream on the field. Fourth, we have Bennett Hostetler, right-handed hitting infielder, 5'10", 180 from Bozeman, Montana. One of the top players from Montana is a guy that we went out and Tyler Oakes saw, and he came back just raving, one of the best players that he saw all summer, and obviously built a great relationship. I call him a gamer. Anytime that you see him, he's a gamer. He's always seems to be in the right spot at the right time. Riley Johnson, right-handed pitcher, 6'4", 195 from Apple Valley, Minnesota, 86, 89 with a plus breaking ball, very competitive. One of those guys that you want to have the ball in his hands when the game's on the line. Jake Malec, left-handed hitting catcher, outfielder, 6', 180 from Proctor, Minnesota, plus speed. And it gives us versatility, him being able to catch and play the outfield. Bat-wise, reminds me a lot of Tim Caldwell when I've seen him play. Tucker Rohde, left-handed hitting infielder, 6'2", 175 from Scottsdale, Arizona, a slick fielding infielder. The best days are ahead of him. As he adds some strength to his game, he's really going to turn out to be a great player for us. So with that, I guess I'll open it up to any questions.
You don't hear all that much about left-handed hitting catchers. You guys have 2 of them, it sounds like. Is that something you were looking to do, or that kind of just fell into place that way?
Well, you always look for them. The 2 things that really stick out in baseball that everybody tries to find is left-handed pitching and left-handed hitting catchers. And, to get 2 of them in one class, one of them being able to play another position is key because we have 2 senior catchers right now, and we need to fill those holes. But also, anytime that you can put left-handed bats in the lineup, it really helps balance out your lineup, and we're excited for both of them.
With so many guys seniors this season. Did you look at replacing those roles maybe, or were you looking for something new with this class?
Yeah, and we have guys on our team that are hoping to fill those roles as well. But you know, what we want to do is get the best players we can, and these guys, all of them, are going to make an impact into our program sooner than later. And a lot of it is what happens here in the next 15 months and how they develop and how they grow and how they handle Division I pitching, Division I hitting. But yeah, anytime that you look at our senior class, what we're losing, and some of our juniors that are getting attention from the professional scouts, we have to make sure that we have quality guys replacing them.